Hello everyone, welcome to our channel. This is Two Mystics Collective and my name is Heini.
And my name is Martina. If this video resonates with you, remember to hit the like button. And if for some reason you haven't subscribed our channel yet, remember to subscribe because we have amazing stuff here just for you.
So this is part of our angel series regarding Archangel Raphael.
Yes.
So Martina, would you like to start? What does Archangel Raphael represent? How can he help us?
He can help us in so many ways. So he can help us with our health, for example, or with the abundance, like he represents the color green. Like the color green, it's Archangel Raphael's color. And in some countries also, uh, money can be green, for example, but also um, I like whenever I feel like I need healing, for example, I see green light or I see like green orbs, for example, and he is just like I feel like Archangel Raphael also stabilizes a lot of energies, and he's also sorry, I don't know why my throat got stumbled. Mental health, physical health, and abundance. And I actually have a crazy story about Archangel Raphael. Years and years and years ago, I was in a bank. I was in a bank, and I had some differences. Like I don't want to use the word fights, but they were the bank was trying to make me pay some fees that I knew that I was not legally obligated to pay. And I was in the bank, I was fuming, I didn't shout or anything, but I was just like boiling inside, like, come on, this cannot, I know that legally I'm not obligated to pay these fees and you're trying to, screw me over. And after I went out from the bank, there I saw a presence of this Goldilocks, like that. I saw a presence of a young man that had like golden curls, and he was just like leaning into a wall, like super relaxed, and just said nothing, just stared at me. And my friend who was there did not see anything, and I was just staring at that man. I was so calm after that. And like, I don't know how long that moment lasted. It could have been like 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes. But immediately I got the sense that Raphael was his name. And he was Archangel Raphael. That was trying to calm me down, that it's okay. You're upset for a reason and everything will get sorted out. And it literally did get sorted out right after that.
Yeah, I have also experienced about Raphael before I even got to know angels or found out about angels. I remember being very sick for like a week or something. I was with a very high fever, with a very strong flu. This was something like around 2006 or 7, something like that. And I remember like being really fed up of being ill. Like I was like, oh, this is enough, And then I just said like, I am healthy and full of light. And then I repeated that for a few times. And suddenly I see this like green light surrounding me. And around half an hour after that, my fever dropped down and I actually started to feel healthy again. So that was definitely Archangel Raphael in working, even though I didn't call his name because I wasn't aware of angels at that point in my life. But it definitely worked. So Archangel Raphael brings us health, abundance, harmony, balance, wealth, and also protects us if we travel. So he's the travel angel. So if you're going on a journey, on a travel, anything, if you have to drive or something, call in Archangel Raphael for your protection so that the journey will go well, because he's definitely the angel of travelers, but also of doctors. So that's why if you go to um, doctor's visit or a hospital, you often see people wearing green. The uniform is green. The healthcare people often wear green. I mean, it's because that Raphael's energy comes through that. And it's the symbolism we can always find also in the healthcare industry. We often find Raphael there. You know, you see these angel wings and Raphael's energy and green color.
Yeah, and I also like sometimes wherever in my body I have pain, for example, I imagine let's say that I have pain here. I immediately imagine I ask Archangel Raphael to give me healing and send his angels to give me healing and release the pain. And I imagine at the same time this like emerald green, green like ball, like orb around the aching area, and I like immediately get relief from the pain, or if it's an infection or something else, I get immediate relief usually from that, just by asking our angel Raphael and his angels and imagining that green orb, the green ball of the healing energy coming in. And it's when I discovered that, thanks to you, it was life changing. Really, it was.
Yeah, and anyone who like practices Reiki, for example, because Reiki is a healing energy.
Yes.
If you're able to see the energy, you see green, very like bright fluorescent emerald green color. And that is actually also Archangel Raphael's energy in working. So he's working with the Reiki energy and the crystals that, you know, the most important crystal that is related to Raphael is obviously emerald. I've got an emerald tree over here. But you can also work with other green stones, like green crystals. So they also help to take in Archangel Raphael's energy. And the green is always to do with adventure, which is travel, and health. So, you know, like green aventurine, for example, it is the traveler stone.
Yeah, this is aventurine, adventure, like, yes. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh, but would you like to tell us about jade?
Yeah, jade is also a very important stone related to Archangel Raphael, especially if it's green jade. Obviously, there's other colors of jade that represent other energies, but green jade especially, it's like jade is sort of thought, especially in Asia, China, Japan, as a very fortunate stone that brings us good fortune.
Yes.
So Raphael can definitely help us with our finances and with our health, or anything that we need to harmonize or balance in our life. And I had a thought there, but I kind of lost my.
Like you at some point we were at the beach together and we were searching for jades. And we actually, she's like a jade magnet. Like she found, like it was a huge beach, and she just found all the jades. And I was like, wait, what? And I found one jade, and then you told me that put it in your wallet, and the next week I got money.
Yeah, you can put.
But I wasn't expecting that money. And I got it.
You can put a piece of jade, even like small one. You can put a piece of jade, especially green jade, in your wallet. Yeah, and I remember that we were on the beach, and I was just like thinking of the jades, you know, like can't you see the green? You know, it's like they're like wow, you know, like shining into my eyes. Like I'm like jade. So you know, like jade is very good for that. Traditionally in Asian philosophies and religions, they consider jade very fortunate stone. But also, if you look at nature, nature is green, right?
Mm.
And it represents the infinite abundance that we have. Like if you look at the tree, you know, it's infinite abundance, just, you know, all these leaves growing, and you look at everywhere, the world is full of abundance. So you are entitled to abundance in your life, whatever you want to grow in your life.
Exactly.
Is the green is the color, so enhance green, wear green stones, you know, use the green color for your benefit in order to enhance these qualities like health, wealth, harmony.
And in order to have a prosperous life, it doesn't mean that you have to have money.
No.
So please do not confuse those things. Like to have abundance, to have a prosperous life, abundant life, means usually that you are just happy, you're taken care of, and it actually has nothing to do with money.
No,
At the end
you
game.
can get things without money.
Yeah.
You know, somebody can give things for you. Like sometimes I've been many occasions, you know, experiencing that, you know, I need something, I actually need something. And then it just lands on my lap, you know, like somebody comes, you know, and I've had these occasions like I've helped somebody along the way, you know, with something. And after 5 years, I'm eating in a restaurant, all on my own, having a meal. And then this person comes and tells, I just paid your bill, by the way, because you helped me and my wife 5 years ago when we were here on holiday. We had this problem and I just paid your bill, so don't worry about it. Like, you don't have to pay anything. I'm like, wow, thank you, you know, and things like this. So things can come to you without you having to pay a penny. So this is abundance. This is true abundance and true wealth. That
Yes.
you don't. Money is not necessary in order to have wealth or abundance in your life. So don't be attached to the thought that I can have this or that only if I have that amount of money. These things can come to you in other ways and from other, you know, like in other means, you know, that you don't need the money for it. So if you want something that thinks, you know, like you want to buy a house, for example, or a car or something, you know, that usually costs a lot, ask directly for the thing that you want. Don't ask the money for it, because the money not necessarily comes to that, you know, you might receive, like you say, I need 50,000 currency for this and that.
Yes.
But maybe, you know, you receive that money and then you suddenly get a 49,000 currency bill from somewhere, and you never get to buy the thing that you. So
exactly, yes.
If you want something, ask directly and ask Archangel Raphael to deliver it to you. Just ask in your own words, thank you, and kindly, I need this thing and I have necessity for that. And be sure that, you know, you actually do need it. Because if you don't need it, you're not going to get it.
Yeah, because wanting something and needing something
There's
is
a
a
difference.
whole different thing, usually.
Yeah.
Like, okay, I want this and this. Okay, we can want anything in the world, but it's a difference in that what we actually need, like what we actually need in our life to improve ourselves.
Yeah, and there is also like there's difference in needs and desires. So sometimes things that we want and desire are maybe not even good for us.
Yeah.
So angels don't deliver us things that are not good for us or don't serve our highest good or our benefit. So, but if you really do need something, they definitely do deliver that to you. So no matter how small or big it is, you can just ask and they are there to help you. But especially Archangel Raphael to do with health, wealth, finances, abundance, harmony, balance.
Yes.
These are the keys.
He's here to stabilize.
Yeah.
Our well-being. Like
yeah,
well-being,
so if you're in a lack, you know, then you're unstable. That is a lack in harmony.
Whether it's a physical or emotional, or if it's about health, wealth. He brings balance, and all you need to do is ask.
Yeah, exactly. Simple as that.
With good intentions, obviously, but
Yeah, make sure you have the most purest intentions, because angels know your intentions. So if you ask for something that is not in the purest of intentions, you're not gonna get it. They're not gonna bring it to you. So make sure you have pure intentions, and that is not harming anyone, you know, because anything that you receive doesn't have to be away from someone else. You can get whatever you want. It doesn't have to be that someone else suffers because of that. There is multitude of abundance in this world.
Yes.
There's no limits of abundance. If you just go to the nature and look at the abundance, you start to understand how abundant the life is.
Exactly. Like when you
how
go
abundant the universe. You look at the amount of stars in the sky, like it's endless. It's infinite. There is infinite abundance in this universe.
When you go, for example, if you go to a forest and the forest is green, like full green, full leaves, full
sprouts,
everything, it means that the forest is doing well. The forest is flowering. It's like the forest is abundant. It's full of life. And when you go to a forest that is dying, have you seen a lot of green colors in a forest that is dying or burned up? No, you have not. So that is why the color green means health and wealth.
Exactly. Okay, so we hope you find this video helpful for you. If you have any questions, drop us a comment and questions down below. We'll make sure that we answer your questions.
Yes.
Also, if you have any experience about Archangel Raphael bringing you all these things that we just talked about,
we would love to hear about that.
For sure, a lot of other viewers like to hear about your experiences. Yes, for sure.
Definitely. So remember to like the video and subscribe our channel if you already hadn't. And if you're seeing this video and you were like, okay, I already know these things, why am I stumbling in this video again? Well, maybe you need a reminder, or maybe one of your friends or relatives needed to see this too, so share. You can click the share button as well.
That's right. So we hope you have a lot of love, abundance, good health, good wealth, and happy journeys in the future, and hopefully we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye for now.